Good morning students. Today we are going to discuss about part 5 of the chapter The Living World from your class 11 biology syllabus. So already we have made last 4 videos on this topic, and from those videos we got to know about few things about the living world, that what is the meaning of living world, what is the salient features of the living organisms, what is the meaning of the taxonomy, what is the basis of taxonomy, what is the meaning of the classification, what is the meaning of the category, and what is the full form of the ICBN and ICZN, and what is the main implication of the taxonomy. So today's topic is taxonomic categories. Today we are going to discuss about taxonomy categories. So this is our today's topic. Today we are going to discuss about the taxonomic category. So these taxonomic categories, the main thing is the classification. Main thing is the classification. What is the meaning of the classification? That classify the organism. Okay, suppose in one area one dog is there, one cat is there, one plant is there, one human being is there. So we have to classify that which thing belongs to which organism, belongs to which group. Like the dog, cat and human belongs to animal group, plant belongs to the plants group. So we have to classify the organism first. So before starting all those things, you should know one thing, that what is the definition of classification, how you are going to define the classification system. So classification means that this is the placing of an organism or group of organism in categories. So what is the meaning of the classification? Classification means that this is the placing of an organism or group of organisms in categories. So this is the basic thing. This is the basic definition of the classification system. So what is the basic definition of classification? This is the placing of an organism or group of organisms in categories according to the particular system. So this is called the classification system. So next one is that this classification is not the single step process. This classification process is not the single step process. So this is the basic definition of classification. This is the basic definition of the classification system. So this classification system is not the single step process, that we have just classified the organism and then we have put the organism into different category, then classification system is over. It's not like that. This is not any kind of single step process. In its hierarchy or many steps are involved, where each step represents the rank or category. So each step of hierarchy is called rank or category. Each step of the hierarchy is called the rank or category. So next thing is that what is the meaning of the taxonomic categories, and how many categories or how many rank is there in one taxonomic hierarchy. The first one is the kingdom. Please remember this thing because this is important for your examination. First one is the kingdom. Next one is the phylum. Next one is the class. Next one is the order. Next one is the family. Next one is the genus. And next one is the species. So this is the taxonomic category. This is the taxonomic categories: kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus and species. This is also called the taxonomic hierarchy. This is also called the taxonomic hierarchy. Okay, so during the time of your examination, you have to remember this taxonomic category in a orderly manner. So here kingdom is the first rank, the highest rank is the kingdom, and species is the lowest taxa. Species is the lowest taxa, because this is important for your examination, that which one is the lowest taxa. So species is the lowest taxa. So this is the basic things of the taxonomic category, that kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus and species. Clear? So next question is coming, that how you are going to remember this thing. How you are going to remember this thing. So how you are going to remember this thing? By the mnemonics. By the mnemonics. One mnemonics is there, that keep pot clean, or family gets sick. Keep pot clean or family gets sick. Okay, so this is one most important mnemonics you have to remember to for the easy memorization of this taxonomic category. So now tell me, what is the meaning of mnemonics? Mnemonics actually the easy process to remember the long term description. So if we consider the first letter of each and every word, it means the keep K, pot P, clean C or O, family F, gets G and species and S. Sick for S. So K for kingdom, K for kingdom, P for phylum, C for class, O for order, F for family, G for genus and S for species. So keep pot clean or family get sick. So here K for the kingdom, P for the phylum, C for the class, O for the order, F for the family, G for the genus and the S for the species and S for the species. So this is our basic idea of the taxonomic categories. This is our basic ideas of the taxonomic categories. Next one is that, next topic is that scientific name. Next topic is that the scientific name. So one point was there in the case of the binomial nomenclature. When we had discussed about the binomial nomenclature, that time we got to know that through the binomial nomenclature, naming is actually there. Okay, through the binomial nomenclature we can name the organism. So now tell me, what is the meaning of the naming? What is the meaning? What is the basic implication? What is the basic utilization of scientific name? The basic utilization of scientific name, that this kind of name provides the convenient way for easy identification. This is one kind of the key to provide the convenient way for easy identification of an organism. Suppose one mango tree. Okay, in India it's called as mango tree, in Sri Lanka it's called as the another name, in Australia it's called as the another name. But how we are getting to know that this is actually the mango tree? This is actually the mango tree by their scientific name. By their scientific name. So next one is that how we are going to write the scientific name. How we are going to write our scientific name. So by some process. First process is that scientific name has two parts. One is the genus, another one is the species. Genus and species. Okay, so two parts are there. One is the genus, another one is the species. Next one is that this is the first. Second one is that the it should be always underlined. Okay, and next one, first letter of genus will be capital and first letter of species will be in small letter. Okay, please remember this thing. There are three steps. That scientific name consists of two parts, genus name and species name. by the genus name and species name, one scientific name is formed. Next one is the, it should be always underlined. It should be always underlined, and first letter of genus is capital and first letter of species is small. Suppose Mangifera indica. So this is the scientific name of I think all of you know. This is the scientific name of the mango. So this Mangifera indica, this is the scientific name of mango. So this Mangifera indica, there are two parts. There are two parts. One part is called the genus part. This first part is the genus, always remember, and the last part is the species. Last part always will be the species. Clear? Next one is that the first letter of genus always will be capital. The first letter of the genus always will be capital, and the first letter of the species always will be small. So this is the second rule, and the third rule is that it always will be underlined separately, not in a continuous way. So Mangifera, for one underline is there, for Mangifera one underline is there, for indica another one underline is there. Okay, so it should be separate. It should be, the underline must be in separate way. That Mangifera indica, the scientific name of mango is Mangifera indica. That for Mangifera is the genus name, indica is the species name, and for Mangifera, the first letter of Mangifera always will be capital, and the first letter of the species name always will be small. So during the time of your examination, you have to remember 2 to 3 things. First of all, that during the time of your examination, I suppose there are different kinds of the organisms names is there. So you have to remember all the organisms scientific name. So there is one homework. Please write all those things in your assignment copy. That write down some organism scientific name. The first organism is tiger, second one lion, third one human, fourth one lotus, fifth one tulsi, sixth one snake, seventh one housefly, eighth one cat, ninth one dog, and the last 10th one is lion. So please go through this 10 organisms scientific name. Okay, please write down this 10 organisms scientific name, and this is your homework also. Clear? So next one is that, the last one is that of this video, that the evolutionary classification. Okay, one is there evolutionary classification. What is the meaning of the evolutionary classification? What is the meaning of the evolutionary classification? What is the meaning of it? That this is the relationship of the major phyla in 5 kingdom system of classification. So this 5 kingdom system is actually there in your second chapter, the biological classification chapter. In the biological classification chapter, so evolutionary classification means that the relationship between ancestry and progenitor. This is the basic thing. Okay, the relationship between the ancestry and the progenitors. So this is the lineage. This is the relationship of the lineage, that from where actually we came. From where we actually came. So this is the basic things of the evolutionary relationship. So in our next video, we are going to discuss the need and scope of the taxonomy. So in these videos, we got to know about few things. The first thing is the what is the meaning of the taxonomic hierarchy. This taxonomy hierarchy is very important for your examination. Next one is the what is the basic implication of the scientific name, and how we are going to write the scientific name. How we are going to write our scientific name. how we are going to write our scientific name, what is the procedure of scientific name. And the next one is that there are few organisms names I have given, so please write it down, all the organism scientific name in your assignment copy, in your assignment copy. Clear? Because all those organisms names are important for your examination. And the last one is the evolutionary classification. So in our next video we are going to discuss the need and scope of taxonomy. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.